What is up, RAD Potential YouTube? We're not in the shop today. We're actually down here in the parts car yard, which is like the desert. It's literally dry. We've been moving cars, so we got the red parts car, the E30 parts car over there. There's a space in the middle. We're fixing to move this SE over there, and then we've got to move the yellow one, the Turbo 2, and the other white one, and then a repu chassis. And behind the camera that you guys haven't seen yet is the ultimate toy for moving and destroying everything. So we've got John Deere high lift delivered from the farm up in Indiana for some other projects, doing some earth clearing, this, that, and the other. But we figured we might as well. We have it here. The thing lifts 9,000 pounds. We might as well try to lift the RX7. So we'll get these two moved that roll, and we want to keep nice. And then the T2, don't worry, the glass is already cracked. So if it cracks in the video, sorry. And this car's super rusty, so it is an original Turbo 2, but trust me, no one's restoring this car. So, you know, look at that. Like, I'm not fixing that, not for a T2. But somebody inevitably will want this, but no, you can't have it. I already sold the diff and axles out of it anyways. And then this is a GSL SE we got, and somebody's girlfriend beat it up. That's why it's all smashed. It was a good car until that. So, and then it's just been moved around, and the glass was broke, so the inside's all nasty. We kind of scavenged what we need from this one already. But yes, reorganizing the parts yard and potentially smashing a car with a bulldozer. Because why not? Because we can. Yeah. And Charles is here to help, because it's always nice having an extra set of hands. And we were trying to build an engine today, but with it being overcast and stuff and some unforeseen issues putting the engine together, I got to do a little bit more cleaning, this, that, and the other. We'll do that another day. So I'm gonna spin this guy around and get it in here so we can pick the front of this up and move it over there, and hopefully it doesn't roll away. There's really no fine movements with the bulldozer. You kind of just way better than I anticipated.
Yeah, well, you want to move the yellow one or the black one?
We probably ought to move the yellow one. We probably ought to put it on the far end to the left, because if I'm going to be coming through here moving dirt, I don't want to hit it. So, yeah, on accident, but I don't want to hit that one. So let's put that one down here by those guy wires. And then the other ones we can just like, they can just be in front of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just get down. Alright. This is a crash course in Dozer operation, old school style. So this one you steer with the brakes. You actually don't steer by telling it to go forward or backwards, really. So here's your shifter. You got 1, 2, 3 forward, 1, 2, 3 in reverse, throttle right here. So if we want to go backwards, we're going to push the brake down, pop this in reverse, and when I let off the brake, we'll start driving. And then in order to like rotate the dozer, watch my foot. If I brake this, we turn that way. And if I brake this, I turn that way. And this controls your bucket. Way to destroy your yard. It's also really loud. But the truck works pretty good to move cars too. See, look at this. I did like a circle right here. It's like 2 shovelfuls of dirt, all stirred up. Almost tricked him now. That one steers on the other side. Alright. The black one's got a bunch of scrap metal in it. So hopefully we don't dump all that out. I think we ought to just grab one of my big log chains, maybe that other tow strap I have. I'll come in right here and see if I can't just get my bucket up above this, and then we'll just see if it'll pick it up. I mean, we ain't gonna hurt it. No. I ain't worried about it. One of you guys might, but I ain't worried about it. It's good. It's a good fender for FB. Yep.
I ain't got no FB.
I do.
I got S8s.
It's even got the RX7 badge on it and the trim. And then the rotary truck chassis, that'll be easy to just pick up with the chain. Yeah. And move it wherever, and just get that. We'll just put all that stuff right here in front of these. Right there. Sweet. Yeah. Then we can make a big hole in the ground. Yep. For science.
Come here, Lanny. Stay out of the way.
It's just like the rotisserie, but I didn't have to do it all mechanically. Yeah, it doesn't even care that that's on there.
No, that's white stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't even care. So that bulldozer weighs 21,000 pounds. Fun fact.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that thing's freaking heavy. It takes up less footprint-ish than an RX-7, but it weighs 10 times the amount that an RX-7 does. All right, we're just gonna put this car right where it is. We'll get the next one. Grab that frame. The frame, we'll just put it right next to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have sucked by myself. So mad thanks to Charles and the old John Deere JD 555 Dozer for moving cars for us. So with that, guys, we got these cars moved. And if you know anything about anything, when you're moving stuff out of the way on a piece of property, you kind of know what's going to be happening. So, and when there's a bulldozer here. So planning on clearing this area and then erecting a structure eventually. So now the cars are out in the sun. We've got to throw a bunch of mud and stuff on the windows so we don't cook our nice interiors, and that's half the reason to keep them in the shade back here, is because the sun doesn't ruin dashes and stuff when they're in the shade. And you might think like, oh, they're in the woods, they're getting covered with crap. Well, yes, but that stuff that sits on the windows and keeps makes them look gross and nasty, also keeps your interior nice because it keeps the sun off of it. So, but with that, I'm gonna go put the bulldozer away. We're gonna go get something cold to drink, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed not crushing a car, but we might crush a car, the black one, for a future video. So with that, we'll see you in the next one. Keep it rad. Go check out the other videos if you want to learn about rotary engines. We're getting ready to put one together this week. What's up, dog? You wore out? You happy you can muddle around where all the cars were now? Yeah? Peace, guys.